The United States NFL's newest glittering shrine, SoFi Stadium, has lured the Superbowl back to the greater Los Angeles for the first time in almost 30 years. Unlike the breathlessly hyped Superbowl itself, it's full of superlatives. At 3.1 million square feet, it's the largest and the first indoor-outdoor stadium in the NFL history. It's got an adjacent 6-acre lake, an enormous video board hovering over the field like a giant halo under striking, curved canopy that flashes messages and videos to airplanes overhead. The structure of the building itself, architecturally, is incredible. The curvature of the roof, the size of it, is incredibly unique and interesting. People find it to be quite an experience. Built in Inglewood on the site of the former Hollywood Park racetrack, the $5 billion stadium opened in 2020 as home to both the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. It can seat up to 100,000 people at a time. SoFi has quickly become a preferred showcase for large-scale events. Justin Bieber, BTS, and Rolling Stones have performed there, including Dwayne Johnson. It also is slated to host next year's College Football National Championship and the opening and the closing ceremony of 2028 Summer Olympics. 3/4 of it lies underground. The stadium sits just 3 miles east of Los Angeles International Airport and in the lake's flight path. FAA restriction prohibited architects from building a towering structure, so the football field itself lies 100 feet below the ground level, double the depth of any other NFL venue. To accomplish this, more than 7 million cubic yards of dirt were excavated from the stadium bowl. With most stadiums, fans arrive at the ground level and then climb to their seats. At SoFi, they mostly descend. Designers studied the cliffside architecture and they built terraced pathways surrounded by the landscape garden that led the fans down towards the field. Light TV roof for passing aeroplanes. The vast roof is made up of hundreds of semi-translucent panels that diffuse sunlight during the day to reduce the glare and help the cooling building. At night, the canopy becomes a giant illuminated screen thanks to the network of LED lights that can project images and videos. The roof can even add the live TV. In November 2020, Rams showed their Monday Night Football game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the stadium canopy, offering an aerial shot to the airplane passengers on their final approach to nearby lakes. Side opening advantage of so-called breezes. While the canopy covers the entire football field and the stands, the stadium is open to the elements of its side beyond the 2 end zones. The roof also has 46 panels that can be opened to boost airflow. Their dynamic design takes advantage of SoCal's temperate climate and earns its facilities its indoor-outdoor label. The open-air design also means that the parts of the stadium, despite being sheltered under a massive roof, are susceptible to wind, rain, and lightning strikes. That's why a game last October between the Chargers and Las Vegas Raiders was delayed while a thunderstorm passed overhead. Hanging video screen is larger than the football field. Suspended over the field like a spaceship is an enormous video screen in the shape of a ring. Its official name is the Infinity Screen by Samsung, and it's the largest such screen in sports, with 70,000 square feet of digital LED with 80 million pixels. It's longer and wider than the football field itself. It's also the only dual-sided screen, meaning that the messages and the videos are shown on its inner and outer surface. This is especially helpful to the fans seated down near the field, who can gaze up at the inner screen on the opposite side of the ring. You can book a stadium tour that will take you to the private luxury suite, the team's locker rooms, and the interview room where the coaches and the players field questions from the reporters. But the most memorable part of the tour may be visiting the field itself, as SSB's 60-foot tunnel to replicate the players' experience of charging onto the top before a game. So what do you think? Do you want to jump in and kick some games?